This is the second calendar week for the year of yes, first full week. And I've been contemplating a couple different things. Uh, First of all, the things that I did say yes to that I probably would have said no to otherwise. I think I mentioned a couple before, but the weeks kind of overlap, so I want to follow up and mention them again. I did sign up to do a marathon, which is the Detroit Marathon, which will be in October. And so then I had to say yes to a training plan that fits in with everything else that I have planned for the year. And I was able to do that. And that training plan starts in March. So I'm going to do some things before then to get ready for that. But that will be the majority of what I'm doing for that goal or for that yes. Because I have been contemplating it before. I've done a half marathon before, but that was over a decade ago. And I was raising money for charity. This marathon was on my bucket list, and I kept putting it off and putting it off. Because the plan is not to become a lifelong runner. I prefer walking. And even when I was running before, kind of on a regular basis, it wasn't anymore. It was usually between 2 to 5 miles. That was kind of my sweet spot to get that nice little runner's high and just be done with it. I've never been attracted to like the ultras and things like that. I think the people that do them are amazing, but that's just not me. What else did I say? Oh, I said yes to joining a local hiking group where they go out once or twice a month to the different trails around Florida. And I will be doing that starting next month because I missed the one for this month. It was like right at the beginning of the year. So I didn't have an opportunity to participate in January, but I will be ready for February to get started doing that. And that will give me an opportunity to meet some people, get out of the house a little bit more, and not just sit behind this desk and this computer. A little bit nervous about it because it looks like, from what I'm seeing, the hikes minimum are like 7 to 9 miles minimum. So it should be interesting. I've been listening to the Year of Yes audiobook. And the plan is to actually, I said yes to listening to the book once a month so that I stay on track and I stay focused in my Year of Yes. And one of the chapters talks about yes, saying yes to no, meaning there are certain things that's a positive that you have to say no to, or that you should say no to, that facilitates the Year of Yes, that doesn't get in the way of what you want to do, so that I don't overload myself with things to do. Because I had an opportunity to participate in another video challenge, 30 Days of Shorts, and I specifically said no to that because I'm currently doing a video or a short or a live stream every day this year on this YouTube channel. So I want to stay committed to that and not overload myself or dilute the quality of what I'm doing. I feel like as I get better, I could throw in something like that, but I want to stay true to what I've already agreed to do. And I know I've done plenty of challenges of different sorts. Usually, I try to do one big physical challenge every year because those challenges help you mentally. You have to get your mindset right in order to do them. So this year, like I said previously, it'll probably be the marathon, but I didn't get to do the one I had for last year, which was 100,000 steps in a 24-hour period. So the plan is to still say yes to that and find a way to do it somewhere in the middle of the training for the marathon because I really want to do it. I really want to challenge myself mentally, knowing that when you tell yourself you can't, you still have a lot left in the tank. And as David Goggins says, that's another cookie in the cookie jar for when you're feeling low, you can pull it out and say, I've done this, so I know I can do the next thing. As far as the rest of the week, I've been saying yes to healthier food. Probably do a separate video on that. But definitely more fruits, more vegetables, more water. And I've been saying yes to myself as far as realizing that when I used to automatically say no, well, take that back. When I normally would say later, that really meant no. So I'm saying yes to my yes being yes and my no being no. And hopefully for the rest of this year, getting rid of the later or the maybe and just give an affirmative or a negative based on the goals that I have set for this year, based on not going against any values that I hold dear, being very specific and very deliberate and not just having things up in the air. So that's about it. I definitely will have to say yes to documenting what's going on every day because sometimes I forget some of the things that I've said yes to, some of the smaller things. And I want to remember everything so that it starts rolling up, like that snowball so we can get it rolling downhill. But so far, so good. It's been a little challenging to say yes to some things. But overall, I think it's been good. Yeah. And hopefully these reflections will get a little bit better as I take daily notes. I've set up a spot in my Notion database that I can start leaving reminders and notes to myself of the things that challenge me that I say yes to. But so far, most of the major ones are kind of out there. In the future, I haven't said a whole lot of yes to anything that impacts me immediately, other than, like I said, eating more fruits and vegetables every day and drinking more water every day. So I got to work on those. But that's it for this week. Where, like I said, this is the first full week for the year of yes. So I imagine as we go along, there'll be more things to share and more things for me to reflect on, because this is more of a diary/journal. Or maybe what I might even do a couple times if anything major happens is record that during the week and just stitch it all together for a Sunday video. But if you're doing this with me, let me know in the comment section. Or if you've done it before and you have tips, please leave those in the comment section as well. And I will definitely be chatting here next week.